My name's Greg Hurwitz.
Hey, this is Jeff Johns.
Hi, I'm Grant Morrison.
I'm BERMEJO.
Hi, I'm Andy DIGGLE.
I'm Cliff Chiang.
This is Neal Adams.
Hi, I'm Brian AZZARELLO.
Hey, it's Adam Glass.
Hey, this is Jim Lee. I'm here at New York Comic Con 2012, and this is Who's Your Favorite Supervillain?
Talking about my favorite DC Comics supervillain is really difficult because I freaking love supervillains.
Having done a book of supervillains in Suicide Squad, I have a lot of favorites.
Oh God, these are hard ones, aren't they? The favourite villain, there's like 3 million villains and they're all good.
Deathstroke, Captain Cold and the Rogues.
I could start from Atomic Skull, he's good. And go all the way to Zor, who's another fantastic character.
Sinestro, Trostus.
When I was a kid, I really liked Professor Zoom, the Flash villain.
Zoom, the Reverse Flash.
I don't know, my favorite DC supervillain.
Those big, the starfish characters, big stupid things like that, I really like them.
Black Adam, who I think is a fantastic villain. Black Manta, Black Hand.
So yeah, pretty much all of them. I'd find it very hard to zoom in on one villain.
Egg Foo, I don't know.
Like right now it's hard because I'm writing Sinestro. I just think Sinestro is amazing, but Captain Cold, he's just I love that villain. I just think a villain who doesn't want to take over the world and is kind of a blue collar super thug. It's just an interesting villain. It's not so arch.
It's so tough because, I mean, everyone is influenced by the Joker. He's the greatest villain ever.
Obviously, I like the Joker.
Hands down, the Joker.
The Joker.
Joker.
Things like the Joker.
You can't help but sort of be Joker crazy and love him and the extremes that he'll go.
Strangely enough, he just feels very, very comfortable to draw. And I feel like I can live vicariously through him a little bit.
He's such a classic, iconic character, and just the way he combines being hilariously funny with utterly terrifying at the same time is pretty unique, I think, amongst villains. And yeah, he's the man.
My favorite DC supervillain is probably the Scarecrow, and it's not a coincidence that's who I'm writing right now, and that's who I wanted to tackle. And in some ways, I think he's got a very similar relationship to fear that Bruce Wayne does.
Favorite DC supervillain would be Mr. Freeze. I think he's got a great tragic story, and I think it makes him really compelling. He's got an interesting design. I think you can play with ideas of just the coldness of it, and you can play with mist and kind of make him a little bit more mysterious.
For us, for fans who read comic books, you want to see villains that are worthy of our heroes. You don't want to see somebody who throws dust in your eyes. You want to see somebody who challenges the heroes. I would have to say, once again, Ra's al Ghul will be my favorite until somebody better comes along.
My favorite DC supervillain, I'm gonna cheat and say it's Graves, because he was the most recent villain I created in Justice League. He's a character that you can kind of sympathize with. He's a guy that was created from tragedy. He's a guy that's motivated by the death of his family. And in that sense, you can completely understand that motivation. At the same time, he's this crazy psychopath that wants to destroy the world, and that's completely bad.